Power. Legacy doesn't waste a single second reminding us why this universe still rules the streets. The trailer opens with a heavy, dangerous feeling, like calm before a storm, and you instantly know something big is coming. Old names still carry weight, but new players are hungry, ruthless, and ready to burn everything down to claim their place. This is not about respect anymore. It's about survival. The streets feel colder, trust feels weaker, and loyalty feels like a myth. Every character walks like they're carrying a loaded weapon behind their smile, because one wrong move can end everything. Power shifts fast here, from one hand to another, and nobody holds it for long. The legacy left behind is not a blessing, it's a curse. Sons, daughters, and allies are forced to deal with choices made long before them, and the cost is blood, fear, and broken bonds. The trailer teases intense power struggles, silent betrayals, and moments where characters must decide whether to protect family or protect themselves. Law enforcement pressure is tighter than ever, enemies are closer than they appear, and the line between right and wrong has completely vanished. What makes Power Legacy so gripping is the constant tension. You can feel that something explosive is about to happen, but you don't know who will survive it. Everyone wants control, but control comes with enemies on all sides. The streets don't forgive weakness, and the past doesn't stay buried for long. This is a world where every conversation feels like a threat, every promise feels temporary, and every alliance feels like it could collapse in seconds. The trailer makes it clear that Power Legacy is darker, smarter, and more dangerous than ever before, setting up a story where history repeats itself, but with even deadlier consequences. As the trailer moves forward, Power Legacy makes it clear that the rules of the game have changed, but the sins of the past are still running the streets. Power is no longer just about money or territory, it's about influence, fear, and who can outsmart death itself. New leaders rise with confidence, but behind that confidence is paranoia, because every shadow feels like a threat. Nobody knows who to trust anymore. Friends turn into liabilities, and family becomes the most dangerous weakness of all. The trailer teases mind games instead of loud moves, showing how intelligence and patience can be deadlier than bullets. Every character is playing their own long game, hiding their real intentions behind calm faces and quiet conversations. The tension grows when old grudges resurface, reminding everyone that unfinished business never disappears. It only waits for the right moment to strike. The law is closing in from all directions, but even that pressure doesn't slow the hunger for control. Instead, it forces smarter, more ruthless decisions. People are pushed into corners where betrayal feels like the only option left. What makes this chapter of the story so intense is how personal everything becomes. This isn't random violence. It's targeted, emotional, and deeply connected to the past. Characters are haunted by memories, mistakes, and choices that still demand payment. The trailer hints at shocking twists where loyalty is tested in ways that can't be taken back. One decision can flip the entire balance of power, and one secret can destroy everything built so far. As fear spreads, desperation grows, and desperation leads to reckless moves. The streets become a chessboard where every player thinks they're 10 steps ahead, but nobody sees the full picture. The legacy left behind keeps pulling everyone deeper into chaos, proving that once you're part of this world, there is no clean exit. Power, Legacy in this moment feels unpredictable, raw, and emotionally charged. By the end of the trailer, Power Legacy delivers its strongest message. Power always demands payment, and the price is higher than ever. The tension reaches a boiling point as characters are forced to confront what the legacy truly means for them. This is no longer about building an empire, it's about surviving the one that already exists. Every character seems trapped between who they want to be and who the streets are forcing them to become. Fear and ambition collide, creating moments where hesitation can be fatal. The trailer hints that no one is untouchable, no matter how smart, rich, or connected they are. Decisions made in silence lead to loud consequences, and every move creates a ripple that threatens to destroy families, alliances, and futures. What makes this final stretch so gripping is the sense of inevitability, like a storm you can see coming but can't escape. Characters try to break free from the past, but the past refuses to let go. Loyalty is tested to its breaking point, and trust becomes the rarest currency of all. The streets feel heavier, darker, and more unforgiving, as if they're watching and waiting for someone to fall. The trailer teases emotional losses that will change everything, proving that legacy isn't just something you inherit, it's something you pay for with blood, pain, and sacrifice. As control slips through fingers, desperation pushes people toward dangerous choices that can't be undone. The balance of power shifts one final time, leaving the future uncertain and deadly. Power, Legacy promises a story filled with suspense, betrayal, and unforgettable twists, where survival comes at a cost, and only the strongest, or smartest, will make it out alive. One thing is clear by the end: the legacy is alive, and it's coming for everyone. As the trailer fades toward its final moments, Power Legacy makes one brutal truth impossible to ignore. Once you choose this life, there is no reset button. The tension doesn't slow down. It tightens like a trap closing in. Every character is now standing at a crossroads where both paths lead to danger. Survival is no longer about winning, it's about lasting one more day without losing everything. The trailer hints that secrets long buried are finally coming to light, and when they do, they won't just expose the truth, they will destroy lives. Trust collapses completely, leaving everyone isolated, even when surrounded by allies. Power becomes unstable, slipping away the moment someone believes they finally control it. What makes this part so intense is the feeling that the endgame has already begun. Mistakes from the past line up perfectly with the chaos of the present, creating consequences that hit harder than expected. Characters are forced to confront the reality that legacy is not something you escape, it's something that hunts you. The pressure builds as personal relationships clash with ruthless ambition, forcing impossible choices where someone always loses. The trailer suggests that emotional bonds will be tested harder than ever, and some will not survive the test. Fear turns into aggression, patience turns into violence, and silence becomes the loudest.